and welcome to the Waiters Academy live stream. We're streaming live on YouTube and Facebook simultaneously. So don't be surprised if I answer some questions that you don't see on your screen. Um, Although it's not so often that we get anybody asking questions or commenting on Facebook. I will join you on the live stream in a moment. But before we start with the waiter stuff, guys, I want to tell you something about life in general. Life is never easy. Don't ever expect that you will reach a certain level and from there on life will be just roses and dancing, and no, nothing like that ever happens. It doesn't matter what level you are, life always hits you with a curveball, to use a baseball slang, and throws you off your path, your road, or your mindset, or whatever. And I'm talking about that because since few years I've been living pretty quiet, nice, beautiful life. There is no reason to complain or whatever. And just a few days ago, um, I got I got stopped by the police, um, got in trouble, and although it is not something that I cannot fix, I will fix it. It will be all right. But but the fact that I got in trouble and I had to do something that is not my priorities, not in my plans, and it just threw me off my schedule and my goals for a week or two. It just completely destroyed my 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 sleep and my mindset. I was really upset. I was really pissed off. I was um, I worried a little bit. um, the last few days, a few nights, I'm not sleeping well. Pissing, that drives me crazy because I know that this is not something that, I will fix it in a few days. Everything will be all right. Everything will be forgotten. But the fact that this thing happened and I allowed that to happen is just like driving me crazy and makes me really think about how life works. You know, Actually, I believe that having troubles and having worries in your life, periodically, it's helpful. It's healthy because when you go through extended time of period with no troubles, with no worries whatsoever, just nice and easy, you get soft. I got soft. I got weak, you know, because what happened a few days ago with the police was absolutely nothing. Back in the days, would it be like brush it off and go on and just forget it and don't ever even double think about it. And now, because I've been living this quiet, peaceful, beautiful, you know, trouble-free world, life, something like that takes me off the rails, and it's not good. So what I mean is like it. You never know where the hit will come, but life will hit you, no matter where you are right now and how good you're living or whatever. And if you are not at this point that you're living good, but you're trying and you're pushing and you're hustling and you're trying to achieve this, the beautiful life, don't feel too bad for yourself, you know, because this is also life. This is how life should be. We need to hustle and we need to uh, work hard and think smart and make mistakes and get in trouble, and that's life. And don't expect that once you cover your expenses and you have extra money for a nice car and you have extra money for trips around the world and everything like that, and you have a beautiful family. I have all those things, and still every once in a while life hits me with something, and it's like, boy, like, oof. Anyway, um, every single day that we live, we need to be prepared to deal with some hardship. And if it's not terrible health issue for you or your family or your friends, all right, it's not worth losing your sleep or whatever, because you're going to figure it out. It's going to go away eventually. You will overcome that problem, and you're going to keep going and keep growing and keep living a better life. um, in the last 10 days I had so much bad news about some of my best friends health wise that it just completely scared the shit out of me. And it's terrible when something like that happen and everything else really have nothing else matter. Once you get hit with a terrible health problem. So stay strong, stay positive, try not to pay attention to the small troubles. If you got a trouble, if you got a problem at work or in the family, make sure you address that immediately. Try to solve it. Do not postpone it. Those things that we postpone, those problems that we postpone and keep in our mind, and they keep us awake at night, and stress at work and stress at home and things like that, those are the little things that bring the big health problems, and this is just unacceptable. Whatever the problem is that you're dealing right now, address it right away. Try to solve it. If you cannot solve it, ask for help. Make sure that you put this in behind, and move on with your life. All right, I'm sorry about that, but it is important to understand that this is life. This is how life works. No matter how much money you have, no matter what kind of position you have, whatever you have, you will have problems, and you're gonna have to deal with that on a daily basis. Now, I posted the other day a job offer from Marius, from V-Ships, and it was a sommelier for the Orient Express super luxury yacht. I want you to understand, guys, that back in the days, those kind of jobs offer, they did not exist, basically. All right. If you get a job at a yacht that serves only multimillionaires, billionaires, travels the world in the most luxury places in the world, you're working in the most luxury environment with incredible people, professionals that know every detail of the job, and you have this chance to get a job like that, go for it. All right, you need to strive to get those jobs that will make you not tons of money, not only tons of money, but also will give you absolutely incredible self-esteem, will give you incredible opportunity to meet amazing people, to work with amazing people, and will put you on this level as a professional, where you will just never have to go back unless you are screwhead and you just do something stupid. All right. But if you're doing your job and if you're a serious person and you take the job seriously and you get to this level, yeah, then you see what the beautiful life looks like. So I reposted this job offer on my LinkedIn account. If you want to be aware when those jobs come around, follow me on LinkedIn, either the Waiters Academy or my personal profile, and I repost jobs there periodically, anything that I find really interesting. And yeah, listen, follow Marius also. You can follow me and you can find his profile, follow him, because this is the guy that gets you the top jobs on a cruise line or a super luxury yacht. This is the guy, this is the man. He's the one that will post the job, he's the one that will select you for the interview, he's the one that will do the interview and refer you to the top luxury cruise lines and yachts in the world. So especially if you are a young person, especially if you have no family to leave behind, because working on a yacht or working on a cruise line is not an easy job. You know, you work a lot and you travel the world, but you can't see your family for many months. And if you are someone that is free and young and willing to work hard but make really good money and really grow up in the job, in the business, that's an amazing opportunity for you. All right, I said I'm gonna join you and I forgot to join you guys. I see some comments. Just 1 second, I will join you on the live stream. That is Facebook. And this is YouTube. Yaman Kumar, hello Yaman, what's going on? Adele, yes bro, I think you're right. Thank you, my friend. Yeah. So now, anybody that wants to go and work in Europe, now is the time to start searching for those ski resort jobs. All right. Now there are tens of thousands open positions for ski resort jobs in Europe. Find them, apply for them, and the companies will be willing to get you the visa to come and work for them for the ski season, because there are no waiters. There are no waiters. I mean, so there are waiters that are applying for these jobs, but those are people, 99% of them, with no experience, with no language, with no credentials, with no education, with nothing. All right? And companies don't want this, especially top resorts. They want somebody with experience. They want somebody with knowledge of English, with certificates and with education. So it's important that you have those things, guys. You cannot expect to get a job, especially a good job, especially abroad, out of your country, whatever your country you are. You cannot expect to get these jobs if you don't have the certificates, if you don't have the diploma, if you don't have the experience, 5-star hotel experience, fine dining experience, don't speak the language properly. I mean, there is no way, just no way. You gotta have those things. So if you strive to improve your life and go abroad and work for a top company, make sure that you start working today on those things. Get your paperwork ready, get your beautiful CV ready, get your referral letters ready, get busy with the English or whatever second language, third language that you really need to speak to put yourself ahead of everybody else that applying for those jobs. For a company to hire you from abroad, they need to go through a lot of troubles with the government applying. Those are expensive things, and for them to be willing to go through these troubles and spend this money on you, you really have to have a impressive resume, impressive CV. There is no other way. But there are a lot of jobs, and you should be able to get those jobs, especially if you are Eastern European and you want to go and work for a few months abroad in let's say Germany, Switzerland, Austria. Apply for those jobs. You have no restrictions. You can go get the job. Even if you don't speak German language, if you speak only English, they will still hire you because they don't have people. If you have the experience and you have the education and the certificates and you speak perfect English, they will still hire you because they need people. But even if you're not from Europe, even if you're from abroad, the companies right now are struggling to find quality waiters, quality stuff, so they will be willing to work with you and get you the visa and bring you here to work for them. I'm telling you guys, Italy, Portugal, Spain, even Austria, I know Germany, those countries, they are willing to work with you to get you here and work. Now, it is the same thing with the cruise line companies. Now the cruise line companies are really booming. They're really booming right now. And if you have impressive resume and you want to start making good money, you should start applying for a cruise line. All right? But you need the certificates, guys. You need certificates. You need beautiful referral letters from previous employers, preferably 5-star hotels. Okay? You need to have a top job right now. So you can say, hey, listen, I'm working in this job. Hello, whoever is on the Facebook, but I'm glad to see somebody joining us on Facebook. You need to have this job so you can say, hey, listen, I have a top job. I have experience. I have the certificates, but I want to grow. I want to make money. I want to travel the world. And that's why I applied for the cruise line jobs. Now, for example, those jobs that Marios is posting, they offer a waiter job. You start about $2,500 a month. This is your salary, and then of course you're making tip. So I don't know how much tip you're gonna make. If you're a backup waiter, you're gonna make less tip. If you're a top waiter, you're gonna make more tip. If you're working in the main restaurant, you're gonna make less tip. If you work in the fine dining restaurants on the cruise line, because every cruise line has main restaurant and has a few small restaurants that are top fine dining restaurants. If you work on those small fine dining restaurants, you're gonna make more money there too. But you're gonna make tip and you're gonna make good tip. And suddenly you go on a cruise line, you start working, you have no expenses because everything is covered, and you're making $3,000-4,000 a month. I mean, that's a life-changing event. It's a life-changing event. But you need to prepare your CV, you need to prepare your certificates and referral letters, and you need to, be a top waiter. You need to have the experience. So the best way is to get a top job in your country. Get a 5-star hotel job in your country. And this is the fastest way to get a job abroad or a cruise line, so you can start making real money. I will go to LinkedIn and see what kind of jobs I have on my a lot of jobs in Dubai, bro. Middle East also, Middle East is right now hiring for the top season. Top season starts now for them, and you should be able to get a job. Yeah. I have here Dubai jobs, Saudi Arabia jobs, barbacks, bartenders, head bartenders, hostess, reservation agent, assistant waiter, waiter, floor manager, restaurant floor manager, a lot of cooks, a lot of chef jobs. All right, I will repost that also on my LinkedIn. Exciting opportunities, Hayat, Kuwait. So in Hayat, in Kuwait Hayat, they have an open day. You can just walk in and get an interview. That's an amazing opportunity if you are in Kuwait, of course. But to work in Hayat, this is what I'm talking about. You work for Hayat, all right, for a year or two, then every luxury resort in the world is open for you, because working for Hayat for 2 years means that you have the experience everybody is searching for. And then you apply for a cruise line job, I guarantee you're gonna get this job, especially if you're still on the job in Hayat. And that's how you change your life. So they have open day, open day opportunity. Yeah, I'm just gonna share this: restaurant manager, senior managers, assistant manager, team leader events. Maybe they don't. So this is the director of human resources for Hayat. All right, and yeah, this is great opportunity. Just check the listing, go over there, get a job interview, and if you're really good and if you have all the paperwork beautifully prepared and ready, you can get a job at Hayat, and that's gonna change your life. So okay, this is not for us. All right, so this is my friend Ume John. He's celebrating this job offer. So chef de cuisine and restaurant manager, send your CV. Yeah, this is only for the chef de cuisine and so only restaurant managers. But if you want to make the next step, it's a great opportunity. You gotta have a lot of good experience in really top places. But anyway, I'm reposting that as well. We got some people that are working managers right now. So hey go, Marios is posting again. Join the elite crew of a world-class ultra luxury Orient Express sailing yacht. Bartender. All right, so yesterday, a few days ago, Marios was searching for a sommelier. Today he's posting a job about a bartender. You gotta be a world-class bartender to get this job, and make sure that you got your paperwork. Marius will look at you, and if you don't have the paperwork, everything in perfect shape, you will miss the opportunity. So make sure you have all your referral letters and everything else. And if you are one of the Waiters Academy members, you can get in touch with me, and I will personally refer your resume to Marius, and I guarantee you that will put you in front of everybody else that is applying for this job. So top bartenders for a top luxury yacht in the world. Guys, life changing. Okay, I am reposting this, and like I said, if you are one of our students, if you're one of our members at the Waiters Academy, get in touch with me, and I will personally refer you to Marius, and put you in front of the line. So Doha is of course in Qatar. They are looking for assistant waiter, head waiter, and assistant restaurant manager. I will repost that as well. This is for chef, hotel manager. So this is a hotel manager opportunity. In Australia. Anyway, I don't think this is for. I will repost it anyway because don't forget we have now people that started as a bus boys at the Waitress Academy and now they are running 5-star hotels. So that's not out of the question. Um, mhm. All right. I guess that is enough. Juan Carlos, hey. Juan Carlos Fernandez, you are the devil. Yeah, man, I don't know what that means, but anyway, thank you, Juan Carlos. Maybe I look like a devil, but I'm doing only good things, my friend. All right, I never do devil things. I'm trying to do good all my life. Um, anyway, all right, guys. I see that there is not much going on. Nobody is saying anything. What's up with the Facebook? I don't think. There is some comments on Facebook as well. Let me see. I missed them. Hey, what's going on, my friend? You're you're in Venice, Philippines. Ooh, nice, nice. I love that. I really love that, man. I'm looking forward to visit Venice. It's gonna be on the in spring next year, but I'm really glad to hear from you, my friend. All right, good. I will close the live stream because it live streams are about you, and if you're not saying anything, you're not asking questions, and there is no much going on, I will just get back to work. Listen, guys, there are many opportunities, and you should take advantage of that. Don't don't get comfortable. All right, if you are working right now a really good job and you're making good money, but there are some opportunities that will double your money or give you a better position, and prepare you for the next step, big step. Try to get those jobs because you need to grow. If you cannot stay on the same job for 10 years, and yes, you can, of course you can. If you have a family, if you settle down, you got kids, you got wife or husband that is working also in the same place, and of course you can settle down. My wife, for example, she will never wants to leave her job. She will never wants to leave her job. She wants to stay in this place. She works there. She's very happy, and she just doesn't want to move nowhere. So I understand that point too. But if you are young, like most of our, viewers and most of our students, you are a young person and you want to achieve a lot in life. You're gonna be. You have to be willing to put yourself in a stressful situation. Changing job is stressful, but that is the only way you can grow and reach new heights and reach new level in life. So don't settle down. If you see a nice opportunity, even if you think that, hey, I might not qualify, but you are intrigued by, for example, if you're a barkeeper somewhere in a nice place and there is an opportunity to go and do a bartending job on Orient Express luxury yacht, send the CV to Marius, send your resume, send your referral letters, and let's see what he's gonna say. And maybe he will call you for the interview, and then you get an interview. You don't need to spend nothing. They will prepare the paperwork. They will prepare they will send you the tickets and everything. Yeah, you gotta go to interview probably in the embassy, but that's all. You go there, you take the interview, you get your paperwork, you get your tickets, you fly, and you start traveling the world with amazing people making amazing money. All right, so the opportunities are there. It's up to you if you're willing to take, put yourself in an uncomfortable situation and try to get them and grow in life. All right, stay safe, stay healthy, stay out of trouble. Don't get in trouble like I did the other day. Work hard, but make sure that you also make really good money so you can enjoy life. Because we need to enjoy life, guys. Every single day might be hard, might be working 12 hours a day, but you will find those little moments that you allow yourself to enjoy the day every single day. Because tomorrow is no guarantee for nobody. Peace.